Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. So in yesterday's video, remember I told you about the big owl I have? Well, this is the owl. And I had taken like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and really like detailed the mold and everything. I poured my resin and it just, down here, it just pours out. So it's been sitting there. I have tried to get the resin out. I've tried using tape and it's just not working. So I'm like, okay, what do I have that I can get this out so that I can like use this mold again? Because I've never been able to pour anything in it except for that one time and it leaked. So I dumped everything out. So I was like, all right, well, I've got a little bit of the polyurethane resin. So I'm going to like try to do some layers because this cures in like, what, 10 minutes? So I'm like, that might be an option to get this cleaned out. Hopefully all that debris resin will like adhere to this resin. So we're going to try it because I want to make this out of the mixed mold, but I've got to get this goop out because I know resin will stick on top of mixed to mold, but it won't. How does it go? You can't pour like, it works one way, but not the other. So once your piece is, your casted piece is done, you can pour resin and it will stick, but you can't do it the other way around. I don't know. But so I'm just going to mix up. I got my scale out and I'm going to see, because I want to get it past this point here because that's the part that was leaking. The other part didn't seem to be leaking. It was just this bottom piece because there's really not like a lot to grip right there. So I figured worst case scenario, I have to hold it for a few minutes until it sets up. So yeah, I don't know. We could end up with a mess. Who knows? But let's go ahead and I'm gonna, let's see. I don't have much, so I'm just gonna pour some, whatever I get for a number, then I will pour the same of the other one. All right, so let's do 3.5. Oh, holy crap. And there's always one that's got to be difficult. All right, hang on. I'm gonna have to get my husband to open it. All right, I got it. All right, so I said 3.5. It's now registering 3, so I'm just gonna tear it and we're gonna do the 3.5 because originally that's what was in there. All right, just gonna go with that. And I'm gonna stir until this is clear. And then we're gonna pour and we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. Because I've been wanting to do this and I've tried a bunch of different things to get the dried resin out and I'm like, it is just not coming out. So I'm like, well, I need something that's gonna set fast. So this is the fastest stuff I got. And it's kind of expensive to, you know, be doing a test thing, but I gotta be able to get this resin out somehow. And at this point, I don't care about bubbles. I don't care about anything. I just want to get that in, and so I can clean that mold out. All right, it's starting to get warm. Okay. And this takes 17 ounces. So this is definitely up past where it was leaking. And now it's not leaking. Of course. That's okay. At least I can get this done quickly. So I'm just going to let that cure, and I don't know if I'll have enough to do the whole thing, but I'm going to go as high as I can, and we'll just see where we're at that point. So that's 7, so I need 10 more ounces. I don't know. It might be close. And like, I don't even know how deep you're supposed to be able to pour this, but I just want to get this done. So, and there are a ton of bubbles. Like I said, I don't care. I mean, I can always paint it an opaque color if it comes out, you know, okay. But we'll see. So I'm going to give that some time. Once that sets, I'm just going to pour the other, and then I'll be back and show you, like, we'll demold it and see what we get. See, it's already turning white in there. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, how much I actually have. Well, I guess I can always pour one part and then see. Let me just weigh my jugs, and that way I should be able to see if I have more of one than the other. All right, I'm just gonna move this out of the way. All right, so let's see. We have got 6.81 in this jug. And 6.88. So I should have enough to fill it. So yeah, in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we'll be able to demold this and see what happens. I mean, I painstakingly, and I did it off camera because I wanted to see, you know, I took my time and I brushed it, and yeah, it was just an oozing mess. Why it's not now, I don't know. So that was user error on my part. So I will get the next layer poured, and then I'll be back and we'll demold it and we'll just see what we've got. All right, guys, I'll be back. Okay, guys. So I didn't have quite enough. There's still a little bit left, but that area is going to be easier to clean than the rest of it. So let me get the clips off. and we will see what happens. Yes, yes, it worked, guys, for the most part. It is still a bit warm, but that's okay. And like I said, I didn't even care about bubbles or anything like that. I just wanted to clean my mold. Oh, yes. Oh, and he's pretty. Oh, look at. Oh. Why did I wait so long to try to fix this? Now, where... I know I have got little snippers somewhere. Do you think that I can find them? Of course not. I had them hanging off from this. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm just going to take my knife because I want to get this off before it gets too hard. Because we do have that little seam right there. Let's see, that's extra here too. And I'm going away from myself because I know what a klutz. So this bottom, he's still, you know, and I still got his claws, so I'm not even too worried about that wood, you know, that it's supposed to be like woodies on. So, yeah, he is going to be beautiful. Done with the mixed mold. You know, yeah, he will have a little bit of a seam, but that's okay. In the mixed mold, it'll be easy to... to sand down. All right. So, I mean, I suppose I could take my little Dremel thing and get in there, but wow, he came out really, really pretty. I mean, we have a few little bubbles on the bottom, but I mean, other than that, we got one little bubble there. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, so I've just got a little spot, see that in the ear down there that I gotta, so, and then I can just do this little bit, which will be way better. Oh, I am so happy. So you know what, guys? I have literally done a quick video. Who'd have thunk? And I debated. I'm like, do I record or just, you know, do it? And then I'm like, you know what? Somebody else might have done the same thing and has a mold sitting around doing the same thing. I mean, this has literally been sitting here for, I'd say 8 months. And look how easy that trimmed off the bottom. He's beautiful. I mean, I did his beak, his eye. And like I said, when I painted him, I was so methodical about like really getting the details and taking my time and cleaning as I went. So yeah, so on the next video, we are gonna probably do him in the Mix-to-Mold, guys. I thought about just, you know, turning around and doing it, but I'm like, I always keep saying I'm going to give you guys short videos, and I don't. Well, today you got a short video, guys. You know, and I can always take like a little pen or whatever and redefine the eyes and like the feet. Actually, let me. So that was a good use of the rest of my polyurethane. So I ended up having, I wasn't even thinking, I was weighing the jug as well. So I had 3.5 ounces again. So, let me just color the end of his claw here, his talon, or whatever you want to call it. So in less than a half an hour, I had my project, and it came out good. Wow. And I'll just go around the eyes. Because I've had this on my counter over there, and I keep looking at it and be like, I just want to make that owl. And so I guess it was me, you know, why it leaked. Because it didn't leak this time. So I mustn't have, you know, sealed it right, but I'm just gonna like darken the very tip of that beak. And there we have it. Our beautiful little owl. And I mean, the seam shows a little bit, but you know, I mean, it is what it is because it's a split mold, but yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, that does it. I actually created a short video. Yay me! You know, and I mean, you could paint the wood so that it, you know, looks more wood-like, but I'm happy with the results. Even very few bubbles, I can totally live with that. So yeah. Alrighty, guys, I will see you on the next one.